early. It's never too late to build healthy habits. So start today.
Hello and welcome to Parenting is a Lifestyle. I'm your host, Dr. Richa Agni-Hotri, and I am a community pediatrician in Canada who's also a diplomat of the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. I utilize healthcare, health and wellness, and parent coaching strategies in my clinical practice day to day, and I've started this podcast as part of a holistic or comprehensive plan to increase parent, child, youth, and community health literacy. That is, to improve knowledge and skills related to how our day-to-day habits influence our current and future health in order to help children and communities flourish with the child at the center of it all. When I was a new mom, I felt bombarded by advice, advertisements, and all sorts of information, and in the haze of sleepless nights, it became really challenging to figure out what was truly relevant for me. I quickly realized that I was undergoing a whole new kind of training, one that my pediatric residency had never prepared me for. That training? Becoming a parent. It turns out, nothing really prepares you for it. But since then, my mission has been to help give parents the best chance at thriving, something I wish I had. Because when parents thrive, they're better able to show up as their best selves. As the saying goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. Now, if you are a new or expecting parent, I invite you to ask yourself, how do you feel about your health presently and your child's health right now? Parents are a critical part of a child's developing health and well-being. And while parental stress is at an alarmingly high rate, this podcast aims to focus on strengths, the positive things that you can do to take control and build your own health and well-being as you navigate parenthood and build the health and well-being of your little ones. Just a note, if you are struggling with your health, I encourage you to reach out to your doctor and your child's doctor for further guidance and assistance. A parent's mental health deeply impacts a child's development with lifelong effects. I don't share this to scare you, but rather just to inform you. And actually, it's intended to empower you, because your positive actions, each and every one of them, makes a difference. When we take care of ourselves, we are better equipped to nurture and respond to our children's needs with love, patience, and attentiveness. This creates a sense of safety and well-being that supports their growth and positive attachment. In this podcast, I'll share evidence-based information aligned with the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine as defined by the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. These pillars focus on promoting health and preventing chronic conditions such as cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and obesity, as well as mental health disorders. These pillars include restorative sleep, regular physical activity, nutrition that is healthful, stress management, social connectedness, and avoidance of risky substances, which I lump into that risky behaviors, like smoking, alcohol, and excessive screen use. All of these are crucial for both physical and mental health and are things we can implement as parents to create a healthier environment for our children. As parents, we decide the food we bring into the home, the first foods we introduce to our children, their sleep routine, the rules, boundaries, age-appropriate consequences, and consistency of follow-through on them. The habits we instill, both consciously and unconsciously, can shape the habits of our children that they carry on with them into adulthood. As parents, we have a powerful influence on our children. The foods that we bring into the home, the exercise we enjoy, and the way we model healthy habits all shape our children's attitude toward their own health. When we prioritize our well-being, it's an investment in their future too. Kids who see their parents value exercise will also be more likely to value exercise. Similarly, kids who see their parents enjoy vegetables are more likely to enjoy vegetables, and so on. When we take care of ourselves, we are not only improving our own health and well-being, but we are also laying the foundation for our children's health and development. Now that we've talked about how lifestyle medicine helps us create healthier lives, let's dive into how parenting itself can be a lifestyle change. It's not just about neurobiological and physiological changes, of which there are many, but it's also about the shifts in our priorities, our daily routines, and the habits that come with raising children. Now, when we know better, we do better. So it's important to give yourself that grace, that compassion throughout your journey, and go in with a positive growth mindset. Even when things feel overwhelming, it's about taking small steps. I aim to offer practical, evidence-based advice, helping you reflect on ways that you can implement changes that align with your values and goals. I aim to inspire parents to thrive on their journey towards raising healthy and happy children. And hey, I'm still learning too. Outside of my clinical work, I'm involved in community building and educational endeavors, and I aim to improve health literacy of our community and of that of the children, youth themselves. This includes not just sharing information, because let's face it, there is no shortage of that, but also providing the tools to help you implement meaningful changes that align with your values. In today's world, where there's a flood of information, it can be hard to know as well what's true and what aligns with your values, and this could be prevented against with a consistent primary caregiver. However, in our current healthcare system, this may be difficult to attain for many Canadians and perhaps for many families worldwide. Now, a physician can help you evaluate the information and guide you towards your goals to help you decide what of the information that is coming at you that you would want to keep, discard, or shelf for later review. Keep, discard, or shelf. Just a quick reminder, all the information I share here is for general information purposes only. As always, reach out to your own doctor and your child's doctor for specific medical advice. No information here on this channel or otherwise should be taken as medical advice. It is intended for a general and broad audience, and therefore it is imperative that you review this with your own doctor. So, how do we decide what's most important for our well-being? Let's dive deeper into how we can measure and build well-being with Dr. Martin Seligman's PERMA model. These 5 pillars will give us a clearer path to flourishing, which in the field of positive psychology refers to a state of well-being where individuals feel good and are connected meaningfully with others. Let's take a deeper dive into each of these 5 pillars of flourishing in the PERMA model. PERMA. P for positive emotion, E for engagement, R for relationships, M for meaning, and A for accomplishment. And I want you to reflect on your own day-to-day PERMA model and how you can optimize that. Positive emotion. This is about enjoying life and finding joy, which can be cultivated through practices such as gratitude, focusing on silver linings, the positives, and simply the small moments, the glimmers of happiness throughout the day. E for engagement. It refers to being fully absorbed in activities that are meaningful and enjoyable, like hobbies, work, or time spent with loved ones, where perhaps you are in your flow, where your skill set meets challenges and you are just in a zone. Relationships is R. Making deep and meaningful connections with others, finding people that bring you joy and bring out the best in you, and make an effort to dedicate time toward building and nurturing those relationships. This could be individual relationships and even relationships at work, or volunteering, or other such places. M is meaning. Meaning is about having a sense of purpose. Something that is meaningful to you brings you a sense of purpose, whether that's found in work, family, volunteering, or achieving personal goals. So as you can see, no 2 people are going to be alike. And lastly, A is accomplishment. Feeling a sense of accomplishment from the work that you are engaging in. Like all other aspects, this is also very personal. No 2 people are alike. No 2 PERMA models will be alike. So I encourage you to take some time to think about how you can focus on implementing the PERMA model into your day to improve your own well-being. So it's a way to measure positive mental health and overall well-being, and it's a process that involves cultivating strengths and resilience to live your best life. It's not the same as pushing things under a rug or toxic positivity as we hear in the mainstream now, but rather it's about choosing deliberately to focus on the things that are positive, even when things may not be going well overall by your assessment. What we focus on in our minds grows. Our minds believe what we feed them. The more we practice one thought process, it becomes like a well-trodden ski slope in our minds and becomes the path of least resistance, or the one that you are more likely to default to. In order to create new, more positive thought processes or new ski slopes, it takes work. It takes consistent practice to critically think about your own thinking, metacognition, and choose a path more aligned with joy. The aim here is to work together to build a community that is child affirming. That is, it meets the child where they are to help them grow into a self-actualized individual, while remembering that a child's experience of their childhood matters. In order to be attuned to the child's needs, a parent must also be attuned to their own, including the needs of their inner child. As we wrap up today's episode, I encourage you to reflect on one small change you could make today, whether it's taking a few minutes to breathe, introducing a new bedtime routine for your child, or simply stepping outside for a brief walk to clear your own mind. Whatever it is, take that first step today. I'd love to hear how you're putting these ideas into practice. Share your experience on Instagram or at our Facebook group, Parenting is a Lifestyle. Small, consistent actions lead to big changes, and you're not alone on this journey. Let's support each other along the way. Remember, the quality of your child's life today sets the tone for their future. You're already doing the best you can, and when we know better, we do better. And that is enough. You're here today. You intend to continue to build on your own skill set, and I encourage you to give yourself compassion and grace throughout it. In our next episode, we'll explore another pillar of lifestyle medicine and discuss how small, impactful changes can help you thrive in your parenting journey. At Lifestyle Parenting, we meet you where you are, with empathy, compassion, and without judgment. Our motto is, it's never too early and never too late to build healthy habits, so start today. As part of our community building efforts, I offer resources and workshops such as the Healthy Habits Empowerment Program, to help you implement these ideas into your daily life. Your support helps us grow this thriving community, and together we can make lasting change in our lives and our children's lives. Having a community helps to maintain a sustained positive lifestyle change, so I encourage you to take part. Let's keep the conversation going, share our experiences, and build a future where parents and kids can thrive together. If you found value in this podcast, I'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us grow and helps build a community of parents thriving together. Let's keep this conversation going.
It's never too early, it's never too late to build healthy habits.